design our UI, our login, and our sign up, but we didn't validate it. We didn't connect it to Firebase. We just designed the screen properly. So this tutorial, let's add some validations and get our Firebase working properly. Okay. So to do that, let's come back to our tools, and in this our tools, I want to add something else in our tools, and I'll call it app methods. I'll create two methods. I'll create one app methods and I'll create one Firebase methods. So let's just get started. Okay, now here, this new tool, I'll create a that class. I'll call it app methods. App methods. Okay, and the second one I'll call it Firebase methods. Okay, now what is going to be in our app method and what will be in our Firebase method? App methods are everything that's in our methods, everything that we are going to use to work in this code, and our Firebase method is what our those our app methods. Our app methods are every method we need in our code. It's going to be in our app method. We are going to access it in our app methods. Then our Firebase methods is going to be everything we need our methods to connect to our Firebase. That's what we are going to do there. Okay, then to get started, let's just create this. Let's create an abstract class. We'll call it app methods. Okay, let me check something. Abstract open me possible set here function method before it. Follow functions cannot be abstract. Okay, now we have our app methods, and here we'll have a class, and this our class is our Firebase methods. Okay, Firebase methods will implement our app methods. Okay, so guys, let's get started. So what we want to do first, we want to create an account. So we want to create a user account, we want to sign up an account and all of that. So we need a feature. We need a feature. We are working with feature. So now this feature is going to, for now, return null. Okay, let's import this feature. Okay, so this feature, I want you to the first one we want to create, we want to sign up. I want to sign up, we want to sign in, we want to create a user account. So let us check for login. So we say login user, we'll call it login, verify user login, verify user and login. I'll say let's say verify user and simple, call it login user. Verify user login. Verify user login. Okay. Now this user login is going to take in something. It's going to take optional. It's going to take in a string, and this string is going to be user email. Okay, I'm taking another string password. Okay, so when it is successful, I want it to return. If it's successful, I want it to return the user, and if it's not successful, I want it to return, let it return true. So let it return a boolean. Okay, that is when it has verified user or instead of saying verify user, just login user, login user, email and password. Okay, then we need one more thing. We need to create another method, and this method is going to be create user account, create user account. We need user full name, we need user phone number, we need the user email, and we need the user password. Okay, create account, user email, phone number, password. Okay, now let's get to work. Now you see it's going to give us an error in our Firebase methods because we need to implement all this. You see, now Firebase methods implement app methods. So whatever we do in our app method, whatever method we create in our app method, we have to implement it in our Firebase method. So let's kick it, let's keep going. Okay, then okay, something we need to do here. We are using Firestore. We are using Firestore. Let's see. Let's import Firestore. Why is this thing giving me little problem? Write it down. No, app login, app basic, control. Just where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay, that's just what we need. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, import Firebase auth and import Firestore. Import Firestore that import Firebase auth that. Okay, import Firestore, import Firebase auth that. Okay, now let's implement our create user and also implement the other one, login user. Okay, let's start from login user first of all. Now I want to create a new feature. This feature is going to be okay. Let's see. So what do we need to do? Let's think, what do we need to do? Now we need to create a user. So for us to create a user is simple. We say auth. Okay, we can still say Firebase user is equals to, we say await. Okay, now give this, since it's an await, to get an async, we say await auth dot create user with email and password. We're passing the email, or passing the password. But sorry, this is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be here because we want to create email with user and password. So Firebase user is equals to okay, await, okay, create email with user and password. Then this one is just going to be similar, but it's going to be different. It's going to be login or sign in with email and password. That's one familiarity with it. Now what I'm going to do here, I'll now say if there's something here, return. Okay, now there's one more thing here. I want to create a feature that is I'll call it feature, it returns a boolean, okay, complete, successful. I can call it successful. Okay, just return true when it's successful. Is it a this? What's wrong? Let's see what is wrong. Find complete, incomplete. Okay, return to async. Okay, it's just all we need. Return complete, return not complete. Okay, now since we want to log in user, what we just need to do is, if we just give it, we say return if user is equals to null. Okay, not complete, otherwise complete. The same thing. Okay, yes, we've successfully dealt with this. Login user, then okay, we've dealt with this. Then also we also have to deal with, when we create an account, we want to create an account, and we also want, when we create an account, we want to store the user information somewhere in the database. We don't also just want to just create an account. So here we still want to do the same thing. We still want to do the same thing here, but we also want to ensure that we have an account created. So I'm going to come inside this our tools, and I'll create a new class, and this class I'll call it app data. I'll call it app data. Now this app data is going to contain everything about our application. So every string we need in our application, you can put it in a class if you want to, and if you want to put in a class, you could just leave it that way. It will just work fine. So in this our app data will be something like this. It's going to be like this. As we have here, we have a UI data. Okay, it's just going to be like this. Static, make it just constant. Okay, it's just like this. So here I'll just call it user. I can just user collection. Okay, data collection out here. Okay, I'll come here, I'll call it collections. Okay, I'll say database collections, user collection. Okay, then I can have something here, I'll call it user details. Okay, user details now is going to contain some basic things we need from our user, like the name and all of that. So we want full name, want phone number, want email, want password, a full name, email, password. So for now, this is what we want here, and we want the collection. Okay, then something else we need, each user has to have what we call user ID. Okay, so let's get to work. Now, since this, we now say if we still come here, we say user is if user is not equal to null. If user is not equal to null, I want us to create our user. So we say firestore dot collection. Now inside our collection, what we want, let's import this first. Let's import our app data dot dat. Okay. Now what we want here is user collection. Okay. User collections dot document. Now the document we want to put inside here now is user dot uid. Okay, user dot uid. Then dot, let's see, dot set data. Okay, I can still give it a collection, also a collection path. Now this collection path, I'll user collection, then okay, database collection. Then I want to add something else here. I'm mistaken. Okay, sorry, something else. Let's see how it's going to work. Databases, app users. Okay, so here is user data, user collection dot dot. I don't really know why I'm doing this way, but I don't know why I'm doing it this way, but let me just do it this way. Give it still dot document, and I'll call it user dot uid dot set data. Okay, dot set data. Okay, so the next thing I will do here now is I want user ID. So user ID will be user dot uid. Okay, then I want full name will be full name. Okay, email will be email. Okay, password will be password. Okay, phone number will be phone. User password. User email. Oh, user email. Okay, so now we are creating a collection. Okay, a collection that has a collection that has the user ID. A collection that has the user ID. Okay, the user ID, the collection we are creating a collection at the collection user data that has an ID, that has a document user ID, that has a collection user collection, okay, that has documents ID, user ID. This is just a long process. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. This is how I should have done it. This is how I should have done it. But I should have done it this way. But in the future, in case of anything, I'll still correct it. Okay, then this simple, I'll just have to wait for this to complete. Then when it's complete, or then when it's complete, I want it to return when it's complete. Complete. Simple. Okay, sorry. Phew. When it's complete, dot then return argument. Can I return complete? Okay. Let's see what dot then. Let's see what's up here. Okay, method done. Okay, let's just do it this way. Remove this. Okay, let's see dots when complete. When it's complete, this is what I wanted to do. When it's complete, I want it to return complete. Okay, dot catch error. On error, I want it to return not complete. Return not complete. And also, okay, is this bulletproof? Okay, this is what I did here. Create user account. To create a user account, Firebase user is equals to wait for Firebase to create user with email and password. After creating that, check if user is not equals to null, and if user is not equals to null, go to firestore and create a data for the user with user ID, full name, email, password, and phone number. Then when it's complete, return complete. When it's not complete, when there's an error, return not complete. Then also, if user is equals to null, return null. If user is equals to null, return not complete. Otherwise, return complete. So this is for login. Then one more thing that I want to do. One more thing I want to do, but I don't know if I have it here. Let's go to our pubspec.yaml file. We want to add a dependency that I love working with, and it's called the dependency is called um, local shared preferences. Okay, and this shared preferences, let's copy it and let's put in shared preference here. Flutter get packages. Okay, good. So that's good. Okay, then okay, since that's the case, there's something I want to also show you guys. that I always like doing with that share preferences. I use it to store data locally. I love to use it to store data locally. So this is what I'm going to use it to do. Okay. So inside our app tools, I want us to create a method, um write data locally. Okay. So what I want to pass in is I want to pass in a string, um data. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's import shared preferences. uh, Import this also. Let's import shared preferences. Let's get the dependency first. Let's wait for it to get the dependency. Okay, good. Import shared preferences dot dat. Async. Okay, good. Okay, so let's just path, let's call it value, and string data. Okay, so just local data dot set. Is it a string we want to set? Whatever it is we want to set. So suppose we want to set a string. Okay, let's say set string here. Just give it a key. Then here we'll just give it a value as it is here. Write data locally. Write data locally. So now this write data locally is what we want to save. What is saving data locally in our application. So this shared preferences helps us save data locally in our application. So when it is complete, and also when it's complete, when we have, okay, in this our create account, when we've successfully created the account, as long as the user is not equals to none, we want to create this user. We want to create this information. After creating this information, when we've successfully created this information, I want us to write this data locally. Import UI, import app tools. So app tools has this method we have write data locally. So write data locally takes in a key. So we want to write different data locally. So for us to do that, we want to save every single data we have here. Like we have user ID, we have user ID, okay, and we have the value as user dot uid. So different data we want to write locally. So here also is we want to put full name, then use user email, user email, user password, password. Okay, so we have this write data locally, key, user ID, full name, blah 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 blah. So This is just for protection, for security purpose. Okay, so here now we have created our user. We create a user. After creating a user, we add it to the database. After adding to the database, we now check whether we write it locally. Then when it's complete, return complete. When it's an error, return error. So that's that's okay. Let's now go back to our application that we were working on. Let's go to our user screens. Let's now go to our login. Here we just have to rename it to login. Login.dat. Okay. Okay. Now in our login screen, this is just what we'll do. In our login screen, all we just need to do here is to come here and call our app methods. Okay. Then we just create an app methods is equals to new app methods. You can just instantiate it, that's your choice. Expected to find new new, let's say, Firebase methods. Constructor dynamics. The constructor return type isn't allowed here. So then what happened? Happened to go Firebase methods. Let's see. Let's see what happened here. Got it's still okay. App methods, app methods. Now let's just try something. Okay. Now since that's the case, I can now say app methods dot login user with email dot text email. So I'll say email dot text, then with password dot text. But first of all, this one has to check whether it is true. So I have to create boolean. I'll say is boolean response is equals to await app method dot. So for this to be an await, it has to take in an asynchronous, and this thing has to be let's just, it doesn't really matter. So okay, response. Now I can now say if response is equals to true, if response is not equals to, is equals to true, okay, close progress dialog context. Okay, after closing the progress dialog, the next thing I want you to do is I want you to open I want you to just close the progress dialog, because once it closes this place, then it has logged in. So just close context, then I'll now say else, still close progress dialog, then show snack bar, then the message is error, there's an error. Okay, let's try it. Okay, login user was called on null and all of that. Okay, so this is because here has to be a new Firebase methods and all of that. So method login was called or null and all of that. So let's see app method constructor return type isn't a type of okay. The email is badly formatted at error platform exemption. Okay, now here's something I want us to try. Let's come back to our Firebase methods and this our login user. Okay. Now this thing now I want us to take this and add it somewhere, but I would have to okay. Then I would give it in put it in a try. I'll put it in a try. No, let's see. Let's see that catch error. When there's an error, just return not complete. Error callback is not true. It's not true. New date. It said there's an error somewhere. It says error callback in dynamic function is not true. And whew, what are we gonna do? Dot catch error. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's try to be smart. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay. Um I think let's wait for this to clear up. Let's wait for this to clear up. Okay, then we'll now say dot then. Okay, then we now say user. Okay, then we now say Firebase user this dot user is equals to user. So which user are we talking about? Change the user to Firebase user. And now say Firebase or I want us to be able to catch this error. I want us to be able to catch this error. So there are different ways of doing that. Let's just Control Z back to this point. Okay, now this is what we are going to do now. So I want us to give this a try and catch, and this catch that.io. So here I want us to import something that we call that dot io blah blah blah. Or I'm looking for platform exemption. Platform exemption. Noisemaker. Services.io. It's your business. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, now we have an error occurred because we try to catch the error. But another thing, we could also try to print the error, but let's see. Let's print error.details and let's see whether it's going to give us what the error is too. The email is badly formatted. Okay, now there's something else I want us to do. Since we are working with login, let us have something like this also inside this our methods. Let's have something like, since we are working with login, so something I want us to have a successful message and also error detail. So this successful message now, in our app data, let's just add successful. Okay, app data. Okay, now good. Now I have a successful message, successful, and all of that. Okay, now what we're going to do now, I want us to try to return, since we're trying to log in the user, let's return a string. Okay, and it's going to give us an error here, so let us try here also to return a string. I want us to get that error message. Okay, so now in our firebase method, now what we need to do is to, when there's an error, return error message and put the error inside. Okay, now if user is equals to no return is equals to no return, oh fuck, if user is equals to no return, it's either details. What does it take? Return, if there's an error, just there's an error, I want you to return this. Otherwise return successful message. So here this thing I'm just going to put in. String here, please. So let's come back to our login, and here now, here I'll just put in a string here, and I'll now say that if response is equals to successful, is equals to successful, okay, close. Otherwise, showing snack bar response dot scaffold. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we have it. So we are able to catch our errors whenever we have an error. So this is amazing. So what we did here, I hope you guys understood what we did here. All we did was just to create a response in our login user, and the response here is a string, and also we used it to try to catch errors from our Firebase methods. So this is our response, successful, and we have also a response. I will have our error message response. So this is just Firebase user await dot sign in user password. Then if there's an error, print the error details, but this is optional. So all I also want us to return the error message also. Then if user is equals to return error, otherwise return successful. So this is how we use it logging in our user. So but for now it's telling us email is badly formatted. So all I just want to do is, let me change something here. Use same keyboard as iOS, connect to hardware. Okay, now let's work with this. Let me just use my email at morgans@gmail. Okay, let's see. Okay, the sign in is disabled for. Okay, let's see message. Why details? Oh, there's a difference. Details, please. Okay, now we are getting there. We are getting there. So login login is cool. Login is okay. Just we have just little problem with our login. So what we did here is, okay, display progress dialog. Okay, now string response await. That if, okay, if response is successful, close progress dialog, close the context. Then I also want to, let's close the screen also, navigator dot of context dot pop. Okay, then this is when it's successful, just closes it. Okay, then this is for this thing. Then for our sign up, we still have to take in the same thing. For our sign up, we just still come here and we just introduce this our guy here. We import this Firebase method. We also import this. Okay, then we want to do we want to get a response when we have an error and everything. So preferably we also want to be getting responses when we have an error. So I think it's somehow better we just have to pass here as a string, then go into this create user here and replace it with a string also. Replace it with a string and tell it to um return this. Okay, so we should also, okay, Firebase user equals to user dot create user with email and password if user is not equals to null. Okay, create user with email and password if user is not equals to null. If user is not equals to null, create the user. After creating the user, write all this data locally. Okay. What I want to return a successful message. So this is what we want to do here also. We also want to pass this here also. Let's do similar something here. Apart from the fact we already have a Firebase user, so all we just want here to do here is let's see. Okay, then if there's an error, you should return the error message. But minus that, after creating user with email and password, if email is not equals to null. Okay, what we did now is Firebase user. Now we created a user. We are creating a user with email and password. After creating user, if user is not equals to null, this is what we want. Set data. Then also write locally. Then if there's an error, print the details here and return error or if otherwise. Okay, then let's come here. App methods. We now say app methods dot create user. Want full name dot text, phone number dot text, email dot text, password dot text, and we just save it. Okay, we just save it. So we will just do the same thing we did here. We just have to create a response and I'll wait for the response. We create a response and we'll wait for the response. So this is our response. We say await our response. Okay, for us to await our response, this has to be a future async. Okay, then now we've done this, we have passed in this. Then we also have to check if the response is successful and if there's an error. So if response is successful, close progress dialog. So it has to close two times because it will close this screen, close the second screen. So it has to pop twice. So this is just the case. So there's something we will need to do actually. We need to come to our Firebase console. So we Gellies. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's just go to our Firebase console. Why it opens? Let's go to okay. Let's go to our gear list. Where is our gear list? mm, this is our database. This is our database. Sorry, please, just let me just check something. Let me cross check something with our database location. Flutter girly store package name. So let's see. Project ID. B6D B B6D. This is not girlies linear command. This is not it. I have to see. Okay, this is our database. Okay, then this is what we are talking about. Let's go to authentication. Now when we try to sign in our user, this is what I want us to do. Here, let's just make it to lowercase, and here also let's make it to lowercase, and we save. Okay, then in our signing up also, we just have to pass all these things to our email and our password to lowercase, and to lowercase, okay. So let's try to log in. Okay, you see, it gave a message that something is disabled. This is the message. The error it gave was as a result of we don't have any sign up method enabled here, so we have to set up our sign up method. So we set up our sign up method. Just have to enable email and password and save. Okay, so we'll try to log in now to tell us there's no user associated with that. There's no user with such record here because we don't have any user with that record here. To tell us there's no user associated with that record here. So all we just need to do is to sign up. So to sign up now, we need a full name. So I'll put in my full name. August mtelect. So I'll put in my phone number. Okay, my email address. Okay, I'll put in a password 1 2 3 4 5 6, and I also put in 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, then let's create a user. Let's see how successful it's going to be. Okay, let's see what's up. Brother, is it still reloading? Let's see. I don't know why it is slow. Okay, we have our user created already. They have successfully created our user, but I can't say for our database. Okay, we don't have any database configuration set up, so that is another error. It should have printed that error, but it didn't notify us of the error. So we want to use firestore. So let's just create our database. We don't have database set up, so that is why. So we are going to set it up in test mode. Okay, let's just set it up in test mode. Missing insufficient permission. So that was why it was unable to do that. But it should have given us that error initially. So all we just need to do again is let's recreate our user. So here we just have to recreate our user. So I'll just say testing@gmail.com, and let's create our user. Correct. We have successfully signed in. So let's refresh here. You will see our test user will appear here. And if you come to our database section, you will see the user information created as we wanted it to create, as we expected it. So you have our user data, you have our user ID, you have name, email and password and everything. We have everything set up. Okay guys, we have really tried for today. So far so good. We'll handle all these errors next time. So far so good. We have done the necessary create account and sign up. So our user is logged in, and we have successfully created an account with Firebase. So guys, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in our next tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe. Always like, always share, and don't forget to comment when you have any questions. God bless you and peace.